What's up everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video. New trading education video in which I wanted to talk about one of the, if not the most important thing in trading. Trading in general, but also crypto trading of course. And that is how to create a profitable strategy. Alright, in the end, this is what all of the crypto traders are after. This is the most difficult thing to actually get and to find. And what I personally experience, and that's also the main reason why I wanted to make this video, is that a lot of people don't know where to start. So I wanted to make a basic guide, so you actually have a little bit of an idea of what to actually do and what you have to do and what goes into creating a profitable strategy. Now, creating a profitable strategy, you could write a book about it, right? So I'm aiming to make a video of about 10 minutes, kind of introducing you to the topic. And at the end of this video, you will be able to actually start testing potential strategies to find out if they're profitable. So that's the goal, all right? And that's what we'll do. And during the video, I'll kind of type some things to make some things clear. I'll show you some things as well, but that is what we'll do. So basically what I wanted to do in this video, and hopefully this is big enough for you to read, because it's the biggest font that I can use. First of all, we'll talk about, well, it's basically 3 steps, right? Or at least I think there's, there's multiple steps, but there's 3 main steps that I think you need to know before you can actually create a profitable strategy and to actually make profits via crypto trading. Now the first one, and this is very basic, I understand, but this is absolutely crucial if you want to create a profitable strategy. And that is that you have to have basic knowledge, at least about technical analysis. You don't even need to have technical knowledge about crypto, in my opinion. With trading, it's much more important to actually have some knowledge about indicators, chart types like candlesticks. And basically to know what's out there, all right? Because you have some people that are trading with volume, for example. You have some people that are trading purely with indicators, and indicators they have built themselves, such as the relative strength index, divergences that they use with different indicators, the stochastic oscillator, there's the MACD. There's a lot out there and you need to know what's out there. You can also talk about Elliott wave theory, for example. So that's the first thing you need to do. All right, so there's a couple of sources that are amazing. First of all, I have a playlist with a lot of valuable information. Here, if you go to my website or if you go to my YouTube page, and then free advertisement, trading education, you can see all of these videos right here. They're filled with free value. If you want to know more about Elliott wave theory, there's an amazing YouTube channel, not promotion or not paid promotion, but it's a great channel called More Crypto Online. He talks and he knows a lot about Elliott wave theory, amazing channel. But also on Twitter, there's a lot of people that are actually posting free content every single day. So for example, Stoic. Now I've made a list to make it a little bit more easier for all of you of things I think you need to know about. So let me write them down. First of all, key levels, so support and resistance. Supply and demand is another word for them, but you need to understand those. So look up videos about them, how to draw them, test it yourself afterwards as well. Outside of that, also Fibonacci levels, both retracement and extension. Learn about it. There's plenty of sources online and I have made videos on it as well, so you can check that out. Oh, I can leave it be. Basic indicators, so MACD. RSI, I think, is the best one, so do that. RSI, but also ATR, for example, which can help with setting your stop losses. Learn about those basic indicators. Volume profiles. And then I specifically mean the fixed range volume profile, so FRVP. Amazing indicator, but it also will teach you more about how markets work and how markets behave. Volume in general. And then also open interest, find out what that is about. Very crucial topics in crypto. And yeah, that's the list I made. So these are obviously there's much more to it. If you know these, then you at least have a basic idea of technical analysis and what makes markets move. Start with that. That's step 1, all right? Gain that basic knowledge. Now, step 2 is actually creating the strategy. So a strategy to me, what it means, and I'm going to type again because I think this is the best way to go about it. What a good strategy is it's a group of back-tested rules. Oh, I cannot type, but you heard me. But basically rules, all right? Because a strategy needs to tell you when you enter a trade, when you exit the trade, when the trade is invalid, so when you have a stop loss. So you just need rules based on which you can say, all right, well, now all the criteria are met, all the rules are met, so I will buy, I will long a crypto, or I will short a crypto. So some things that are going into this is, for example, well, what time frame do I trade, right? Do I trade the daily time frame? Do I, which probably needs a little bit of a wider stop loss, a wider take profit as well. Do I trade the 15-minute time frame, closer stop loss, closer take profit in terms of percentage? But what time frame do I? And these are examples, but you need a strict idea of what you are trading and what you're looking for. So for example, also in terms of indicators, a potential rule is that the RSI has to be over 80. Right? The RSI has to be over 80. Then I will look for a short. If not, the rule is not met, I will not take a trade. And then what you could do, we'll get into that in a moment for examples. But something like that, right? RSI over or under a specific amount. That's a potential rule. And what you're looking for is a combination of rules which all combined create a strategy that is profitable over time. No strategy has a win rate of 100%, and no strategy has a risk reward of 10. Well, some of them might have, but you need to find a strategy that is, first of all, profitable and also reliable. And we'll get to that in step 3, how to actually find this. But first, some more examples of rules. When to trade or when not to trade. Do you trade weekends? Do you trade during the US session or the Europe session or the Asian session, etc.? Very important, because that can make or break a strategy, trust me. And more, like how to determine SL take profit. Is it based on key levels, for example, or is it based on volatility? So with the ATR, for example, with the average true range, you need to think about that. All right, and the one thing and that's also step 3. The one thing that is most important for this is to backtest it. All right, if you go to TradingView, which I'm on right now, and I will quickly disable this, and you go to the that's still not disabled, and you go to the top, you see replay. All right, and what that allows you to do is it allows you to go back in time to a price before the price right now, and it allows you to backtest the price going forward. All right, so what you can do, and this is ultimately, like, we're getting to a critical point here, because ultimately what you want to do is you want to create a set of rules based on the knowledge you have that you feel like could actually work, and then you can test that strategy. All right, so an example, to give you an example, and I'm not sure if this is working. I'm just thinking of this from the top of my head. But for example, you have learned about the fixed range volume profile, and what you say is that a break to the upside. So more specifically, the 4-hour time frame closes above the value area high, which is part of the fixed range volume profile. So this makes sense if you actually know a little bit more about indications. And then you say another rule. Well, it has to be it has to be during the week on the 4-hour time frame, and the volume needs to open interest needs to have increased for the last 2 candles. Open interest up 2 candles. And the volume needs to increase as well. All right, and then so these are the rules. If yes, so if they're all true, buy. All right, and then stop loss is 2 ATR down, and take profit is 2 ATR up. Which, if you understand the ATR, you know what that means. This is an example of a strategy. Let's see if it works. So what we do is we look for a range. So here, I mean, this is in hindsight, right? But basically what we're looking for, like an FRVP is for a range. So for example, here there is a range, we can see that, and we already knew that before. So you add the FRVP, and then we're waiting for, oh no, I don't want to do that. We're doing this. And then we're waiting for the value area high, which is this blue line right here, to break, which at this point of time, it also broke, as you can see, but back then the value area high was probably lower. So the first time it actually, but the consolidation was not confirmed then. It was unclear if this was a consolidation or a downtrend. Here the consolidation was confirmed. As you can see, the value area high is broken. The 4-hour time frame closes above the value area high. It is during the week. It happens on a Monday. It is on the 4-hour time frame, as you can see. The open interest, which we can see down here, if we actually can. The open interest is right here. Has gone up for 2 candles a little bit later. So that might actually be a bad rule. And then based on backtesting, which we are doing right now, which is the third step, right? Because ultimately you make these rules and then you have to test it. Test it over the last 2 years, for example, and then see what the results are. So that's what you have to track as well. But volume was probably up. It seems likely it was. So then you would buy. All right. So that is how you go about this. You first of all create that knowledge for yourself, gather that basic knowledge, then based on that and based on what seems logical to you, which comes with experience as well, you create these rules, and then you check for Bitcoin, you check for Solana, you check for XRP, depending on which cryptos you want to trade. Last 2 years, if I apply all these rules and I buy when the rules are met, or I short when the rules are met, depending on your strategy, what will the results be? And then if you have backtested that and it works and it's actually profitable, congratulations. And now you just have to stick to the rules and apply it to new price action. That's it. All right. It might sound easy, might sound difficult. That's probably dependent on how far you are in your trading journey. But hopefully it helps you. If you do have any questions, let me know down in the comments, of course. For now, thank you for watching. Take care. And I'm blurry again. But take care and bye.